Hello, it's Mindless Sanity 602 reporting to you with day 30's film review. And in day 30's film review, we're going to be talking about Shaun of the Dead, which is a 2004 R-rated 99-minute comedy horror film from director Edgar Wright. And unfortunately, similar to like one of the beginnings of this month issue with the Trimmers reviews, Trimmers like 1 or 2, I brought up that you have this little thing where it has like two other films in the set. It's a Cornetto set, which all 3 Cornetto films. I like Hot Fuzz the best. World's End is good. But we're talking about Shaun the Dead, which is a film that, Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg were friends making this show called Spaced, I believe. And in the show Spaced, you had, them goofing off or something like that. Very British show. And then, they got Nick Frost involved, and they made with each other, and they made the first of the Cornetto trilogy, which is a zombie comedy, zombie comedy about this guy named Shaun, who has been having a bit of girlfriend issues. His girlfriend is and her friends aren't keen on, his choice of taking her out on a date every night at this bar called the Winchester. And after they just weren't really being too keen on the way he was, being in the relationship. It's very man-childish. And after he was living a very man-childish life, he goes to work at a TV spot where he meets his stepfather, played by Bill Nye, not the science guy. I think his name is Bill Nye, not the science guy. It's not appearing, but whatever. Bill Nye. Anyways, they hang out, and then all of a sudden beforehand they were talking, basically giving you subtle hints that basically spoiling the film, but not really of what's gonna happen. And conversation, you have that fun. After you have that fun, they go on to live their lives. And then he's trying to kindle the relationship, getting introduced to the characters. And then one day Nick Frost sees a zombie or a person in the backyard. They reveal it as a zombie. They throw shit, and then after that, they come up with ways to get out of the situation in the best shape, so they make many repeat ways of getting out. Finding getting to the mom is Shaun's number 1 goal. Then getting to his girlfriend, then ex-girlfriend, but he still loves her. And then they go on, and then they take this guy who was an asshole. This roommate that's like 3rd roommate who's an asshole. And after that, they go on to this adventure where they see the zombie. Then after they see the zombie coming up. After that, and the zombie goes down, and then then after that portion of the film goes on, you just get your comedy setups. You get some good comedy setups. And after you get your comedy setups, they savor, they get the bit, and then have nice little a nice little intimate moment between Bill Nye and his son Shaun, stepson Shaun. You get a nice little moment between them, and then they go on and figure out, pretend to be zombies, and then get to the Winchester, where Shaun has to basically kill his mom, which is sad, and get a whole bunch of hilarity. Realize that this British guy, which pretty obscure reference, but he kind of looks like John Light. Google up John Light. He's not a very popular actor, but I know him from a lot of stuff that I enjoy. John Light. He was married to Neva Campbell. John Light, the guy kind of looks like him. He's also a British guy. And after, he gets up with the, then, they shoot up, and then, then, the Nick Frost's character becomes a zombie, and after he becomes a zombie, he goes out and, attacks people. And after, he doesn't attack anybody, he just is restrained playing video games with Shaun's character, Shaun, and in the basement or wherever. He's, trapped in doing that, and then you get a happy ending, and, get a nice little, after their brief person in the bar, and the bar is burning down, you get the SWAT guy comes out, and then you get some news reports, and all I enjoy Shaun the Dead. I think that's a pretty funny little comedy. I really like this portion where Shaun is flipping through channels, and the channels have different programming, but every time that he switches channels, it basically makes a coherent sentence with "they're being eaten live." That's funny. And after you get that pretty funny little thing, and then after you get that funny instance in the film, yeah, I enjoy Shaun the Dead. Do I think that's like the best zombie comedy ever? Yeah. I think that's better than Zombieland. Zombieland's alright. Zombieland's an alright picture. It just is an alright picture. Not the best, but it's not the worst. Yeah, although I prefer Hot Fuzz. I think Hot Fuzz is probably Edgar Wright's best film. I see. To me, I think The World's End and Shaun the Dead have a little bit more parallels to each other. There's a little bit more. The plot matters a little bit more together with those two. But still, I enjoy Shaun the Dead. I recommend that you check it out. The Blu-ray presentation, which is on this one disc alongside Hot Fuzz, and there's the World's End disc. And after that, yeah, it's good, get a good transfer, you get a good picture quality transfer. You get a nice, decent amount of extras. It's a good release on the disc. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me for Day 30's film review. I shall see you tomorrow with the last of the film reviews of this year's October 2014 reviews. Shall see you then with that. And then like November 1st, I shall see you with the recap. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Shaun the Dead is a pretty good flick, and yeah, see you with Day 31. Hopefully it'll be something amazing. Hopefully it'll be something really amazing, like, I don't know, something Halloween related, I don't know. Don't want it to be a Michael Myers Halloween film, because I could talk about those for ages, but then that would get boring and repetitive. Because I love those films. Actually watching the Myers film called Halloween 3 right now. Because I just decided I'm going to marathon the whole franchise now. A day ahead of Halloween. Because I think it would be fucking cool that way. Pretty neat. Bye. And I shall see you with Day 31. Hope you've been enjoying these. Bye.